the storm that makes us. It's the storm that makes us who we are that oftentimes we forget all about. Like, we forget all about the fact that it's the adversity we go through that actually makes us different in many different ways. Like, if you didn't go through whatever you did as a child, you wouldn't be the same man you are today. Why do we, a lot of us know that. Some of us know that. But then we still don't realize it when we're in the midst of another storm in our present day life. We don't realize that it's a part of the journey to have something that really challenges us, to have something that really puts us in a tough situation that we have to fight our way out of. We don't realize that these are the transformative moments of our life that really make us who we are. Now, I've talked about this many times before, but it's our willingness to accept the idea that something being more difficult or something, a challenging situation, being what we need. It can be challenging to accept that. Like, what do you mean I need to have this challenging situation? Well, if you want to grow, if you want to be different, if you want to have a different situation, you're going to have to change. You're going to have to be a different way. Well, what creates change? Uncomfortable situations. Situations that call for change. Environments that you have to change to get out of or to change the environment itself. See, because we're always changing. No matter what, we're always changing. So it's like, do we want to change for the best, or do we want to change in whatever way happens? Which oftentimes will lead us to the worst possible situation there is. Right? So it's that willingness to embrace the storm, my friend. It's that willingness to go head first into that motherfucker, fight your way out of it, find the eye of it, see what it's got inside of it, see what the fucking point of it is, and then go on the rest of the way through it. Or weather it out, whatever you want to say for the sake of the analogy, my man. We get caught up. We get so caught up in this modern life of not wanting to have issues and tragedies and adversity. We're conditioned to believe that failures are bad. It's not. It's not at all. It's only bad if you care what others think. It's only bad if you care what others think. I'll say that again. If you really take the time to develop your mind and withdraw yourself from the restraint of worry of others, oftentimes you'll find that many of the issues you worried about were simply because of worried about others, not something true deep down to yourself that you actually care about in your life. Right? Now, your family, you always want to take care of them. You want to make sure they're straight. You want to make sure they're good and well taken care of, eating good, all that good stuff. So yeah, adversity might strike some force on that, but you know what? If you know your mission, if you know what you're heading for, you can fight through any storm regardless. The strength of the family will be tested, and that's its own conversation, right? What the strength of the family is. But you know what? The strongest families that are out there are the ones that are tested the most. It's that love that you really have to find in that hard situation that you don't really know it's there until you go through it. You hope it's there. You pray for it, you love as much as you can to make sure it is there, but in all reality, the strength isn't known until it's tested. The strength isn't known until you put 10,000 pounds on it and see what you rated at. Don't be afraid to fail, man. Don't be afraid to do things in a different way, which might not bring the most successful outcome, but it's bringing you closer to your own success, to your own personal understanding of success. Because this journey ain't fucking easy, man. Just like no journey is. But when you succumb to your lower desires and you fail to break past the resistance of others' opinions, you don't respect your true highest calling. That's a whole lot harder to face than the deathbed than the success you could have had. Realizing how much more you could have done with your life if you were just simply less afraid of others, less socially conditioned by the way others feel about us. You see, this life is ours and ours only. And we must make it whatever we want. With the help of God, it's your universe. With the help of the universe, it's your life. But until you realize that, until you really take into consideration what that means, you're going to have issues everywhere you look. Not just issues, you're going to have issues that don't line up with your higher calling, issues that shouldn't really be there. Simply because you're sending mixed signals into the universe and to God, whatever you believe in. You must take responsibility. You must act. You must act as if you are the individual that has this different situation, rather than the individual that has your current situation. Because you know what? Full responsibility says, this situation that I am in right now, it's my problem and it's my fault, and I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna change it. I have the power to. But if you don't accept that there's something that's your fault, you can never have the power. You're constantly putting it off onto someone else. How the hell are you gonna take responsibility enough to change it? Fuck that shit. I've learned in my journey it's best to take full responsibility. Right? Now don't get me wrong, interpersonally you have to, don't take everything as your fault, and don't let someone else not take the blame, right? But when it comes to like business, when it comes to making your own decisions, it's best to always have that full responsibility, because then you can always have the power. You can always change it. You can always make it better. Right? Communication. Communicate effectively. Be on the same page with your people. Don't operate from a place of scarcity where you don't think you can communicate with your people in the right way to make the right decisions and the right changes in your business or your life, whatever it is. So go head first into that storm and figure your way out of it, rather than just letting the wind blow you along like a plastic bag, right? Anyways, I might go ahead and cut it here. I might make some more out here, make a little bit of little scenes, whatever. If you like this kind of content outside, I can always do this. I got the tripod now. I'm going to start making some more content like this. Let me know what you think below. I love you guys. Go weather that storm, man. Go be in a different reality where you create it. You continue to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life, rather than just manifesting everything you don't want, because it's not in my control anyway, right? Love yourself, guys. Love your life. Let's go.